Get to the continuing crisis at the border right now. Agents in Tucson, Arizona, announcing they're cutting back on social media updates because staff is far too busy dealing with all of the people coming across the border. It comes right on the heels of another record-setting year. More than 2.4 million migrant encounters across the southern border with Mexico. Stephanie Haynes joining us live right now. Stephanie, there's not a normal now. I mean, this is the new normal until somebody decides to address immigration policy.
Adrienne, you are exactly right. The border chief tweeted out that they will get back to the normal social media posts when the situation permits. Of course, no one knows when that's going to be. And he says his intention is to be transparent and continue to post those weekly stats as he usually does. However, he also tweeted, quote, in light of the ongoing migration surge, all Tucson Sector Border Patrol social media accounts will be temporarily reduced to maximize our available staffing in support of our current operational challenges. He goes on to write, quote, at this time, all available personnel are needed to address this unprecedented flow. Now, no one knows why exactly the surge is happening in this specific area. Data shows the Tucson sector has recorded more migrant encounters than any other sector along the entire southern border over the past 4 months, and that's according to the online publication Arizona Mirror. CBP data shows there were more than 55,000 migrant encounters in the sector last month. That's a 140% increase year over year compared to last October. And in the last week alone, there were more than 15,000 apprehensions. And as we know, throughout the year, border agents have been reporting that they need more staffing, they need more support. A recent report from the Office of Inspector General earlier this year found that although CBP and ICE have been consistently staffed at their authorized hiring levels, it has not grown at the same pace as the flow of migrants into the United States. And in fact, here's the same Tucson sector border chief testifying before Congress back in February.
No one crosses the border in Tucson sector without going through the cartels.
So do the cartels try to overwhelm Border Patrol agents by illegally crossing large groups of individuals at a single time?
Yes, sir. Maybe once or twice a week we'll see a group of about 100 people, sort of what we refer to as a give-up group that gives up in a very remote area. These locations could potentially be hours from the nearest paved road. So to get that group out of there takes a tremendous amount of personnel, which leaves other areas vulnerable.
Another update we want to tell you about, and another sign that resources may be strapped at the border, is CBP announced that it is temporarily suspending vehicle processing in Lukeville, Arizona, at that crossing, also at one of the bridge crossings over in Eagle Pass, Texas. That is to free up CBP agents to help Border Patrol take migrants into custody. That is a typical move that we've already seen them do this year at other ports of entry. So cars that are crossing will have to find another way in across into the United States or into Mexico. And Markie, CBP data shows that as far as this fiscal year goes, border crossings, border encounters are down just about 8%, but we're still very early in that fiscal year. Markie.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.